Hey everybody, and welcome to Wake Up Call. Today we're going to be talking about putting together the most important puzzle, especially for parents dealing with sensory challenges. You know what? When I was a little kid, I remember going to my grandmother's house, and one of her absolute favorite things to do was putting together puzzles. And I was always simply amazed and borderline dumbfounded that she would take all these random pieces, this complex array of all these different things, and pull it together and create something beautiful. It's almost artwork. But you know, one of the things that was in common with every single puzzle that she did is they sat on top of a foundation. They're on a table. And I know there's a lot of parents out there trying to put this complex puzzle together that is their kids dealing with sensory challenges. And we're talking about ADHD, autism, anxiety, sensory processing disorder. And there's so many pieces to this puzzle. And a lot of people have done the research. In fact, a lot of parents have done the research. And if you receive credit hours for the amount of time you spent researching these challenges, you'd have a double PhD by now. We've looked at the nutrition piece. We've looked at all the different pieces. And in fact, many of these parents have radically changed their diets. And then the family ends up being grumpy. They're not happy because they're missing out on things like carbohydrates and sugar. Am I saying that nutrition is not important for kids with sensory challenges? Absolutely not. But I've also seen countless families and many parents that have made these radical changes and they didn't see any changes in their kid. We've also looked at the physical piece of the puzzle. We've tried occupational therapy. We've tried Taekwondo. Maybe swimming will work. Maybe this activity will work if they just stay active. Is activity important for a child's neurology and brain function? Yes, absolutely. But I've seen kids try all these different activities. I've seen so many kids and parents try all these different things, and the changes that they were looking for and praying for and hoping for, they just didn't happen. And then there's another type of puzzle piece here. It's the emotional type of stressors. And we talked about the chemical stressors with our diet and the physical stressors of what happened to our body, but there's also emotional stressors. We've tried the counseling, we've tried the conversations, we've tried talking through these different challenges. And yes, that's critically important for these kids. But I've seen a lot of parents try these things. They've tried to put this complex puzzle together and they just haven't gotten to where they want to be. Maybe, just maybe, they're trying to put this puzzle together without a foundation. And that's exactly what we're talking about in this video here. This puzzle's laying on a foundation that is a child's nervous system. The blueprint that your child desperately has been searching for is about their brain and the neurology. That's the foundation. And if we don't get that right, that puzzle is just going to keep falling apart and falling apart. You wouldn't try to put a puzzle together on your lap because it's just not going to come together. And so many parents have been looking for this foundation. They've been looking for these different pieces to come together all at once so that we have the healthiest kids possible. The purpose of my life in this practice is to not just put that puzzle together for your child and your family, but to lay the foundation so that all these pieces can come together. That's the blueprint that you deserve as a family, and that's the blueprint that ensures your child's success in the future.